Okay, a little video here about the GFCI breaker. Some people ask, well, how do I turn the spa off? You have to go out to the GFCI breaker here and you shut the spa off this way. There's no on or off switch any other than this. Or you're going to drain the spa and you need to shut the power off to it because it's going to be a few hours down, etc. So here's how you shut your spa off. You're going to go outside and you're going to see this box, and it's mounted usually up at the house or maybe on the fence post. So we're going to go outside and we're going to open up the box, and there's our GFCI breaker right here. You can turn it off two ways. You can hit that test button, or you can come over here and physically just shut that off. Doesn't matter. When you turn it back on, you just pull it the other way. Now, if you do choose to hit the test button right here, everyone's a little different. Some of them have a little yellow button, but they all will say test stamped on them or a sticker nearby. So if you hit that test button, you'll see that it tripped to the middle. And when I say the middle, there's off position, middle position, and on position. It's in the middle position. To reset it in this fashion, you have to push it all the way to the off. There, and you'll feel it grab, and it's resetting. So now that it's off, then we come over here and we just push it back on. There. So sometimes in the middle of the night, these trip, and if it trips, then you have to go, shut it off all the way and then back on. So what happens if you don't, see, it's not grabbing. You have to go off and then on. Okay, so we just turn the breaker on and off. And while we're under here, I'm gonna just kind of point out a couple other things real quick while we got the cover off. Like over here in the upper left corner, this blue box, that's an ozone generator. That's an ozonator. The older models had a gray one. They last about somewhere between 4 and 5 years. There's a little chip inside there that you can replace. They're about $50, or you just buy a whole new box for about 110 bucks, and you take out the old box and you put the new box in. Pretty easy to change. And we come over here, this big black plastic box right here. This is the motherboards inside here. This is where all the power comes in. This is where all the accessories, the pumps, the lights, the controllers plug into the board in here. This is a computer motherboard. Very delicate electronics inside here. Then at the bottom here is a stainless steel metal tube that runs all the way through the bottom. That's your heating element is inside there. That's where your heater is, inside this tube. And as we come over here, we see two pumps, 1 and 2. This is a 2-pump spa. Smaller spas will just have 1 pump. Some spas may have a 3rd pump right here. It's a smaller 3rd pump. That's your circulation pump if you have a smaller 3rd pump in here. So anyway, I figured while the cover was open here, we'd kind of look inside here a little bit. Maybe explain a couple things if you had any questions. Thanks.